This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
I'm ready to have a whirlwind romance with a 2.5-year group and then them go away and me have to
stand like 5 different groups.
Support separate careers. Exactly.
SM finally heard our cries for a new NCT unit and sent Doyoung, Jaehyun, and Jungwoo our way. 17 are shouting about their love for their team with Super. And Xdinary Heroes are here to save us all with their masterpiece of an album, Deadlock. Check it out.
We're back. It's been a minute. Sorry, everybody. We have been living life. You know, it's concert season. It's life season. But we're back. We have a lot to catch up on, so we're just going to get started. Hi, it's your girl, Kat. It's been a few weeks without Junhee. Also, the Boys Planet finale just recently happened. I'll talk more about it later because, bitch... God, I'm in a deep dark hole. A deep dark hole. There's a Go Girl that is getting a lot of my money at the moment. A lot of my money.
Respect to GOMs, yay.
Yeah.
You're not the only one. Like the amount of times I've seen like their page up and down my timeline, because like apparently I have a lot of like mutuals who love Boys Planet, and they're all like, I knew this. So I just scroll and it's just like people buying that doll. And banners.
Yeah. So currently, I'm one of them. Currently, 7 cheering kits I have purchased. 7.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
For the same 2
oh my god, I was gonna say, how many members are there? But the same. Okay.
I was about to ask for the same person.
2 members, 2 out of the 9. I'm looking for more for some other members, but so far they're the 2 most popular. So obviously they're gonna have the most fan sites, right? So I'm getting there. I'm gonna collect one for each of them. That's the plan. But yes, it's bad, y'all. I'll talk more about it, because if I talk about it now, we'll just go on forever. So yes. Cynthia, speak, because if you don't talk, I'm going to keep going, and if I keep going, it's going to be so bad.
Okay. So I was sick last week, but I dragged my ass to see Dream because Mark Lee, duh. Yep. But I would also like to say that Jaemin is so weird, and I didn't know he was like that weird. Like, it's funny, and I love that for you, Terika, but I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he got problems. He's kind of crazy, but it's okay. I like that.
Yeah, he's a little scary.
Yeah.
Like a little cynical, you know? But other than that, the show was lit. It was such a good time. It was so much fun, so much good energy, only during the music time. But anyway, I digress. Okay. I have never been so sucked out of my energy and like my like physical and like spiritual energy. I was like, damn, I should have meditated longer.
This way, me and Cynthia looked great, y'all.
Thank you.
We looked really good that day. And
yeah, we did.
We walked around the venue for a little bit because it was in an arena and we were seated. So like, why the fuck would I stand like in front of the venue, right? So we walked around a little bit. I was looking for, like fan sites to like buy shit from, and some Renjun stuff like happened to fall into my lap. God bless you, queen. And so we were walking around and we saw cute girls and we're like, oh my god, you guys are so cute, we love your outfits. And we got met with the rudest expressions. I was like, damn. Okay, you're not cute. Fuck you. I was like, oh my god. I was just complimenting your outfit. What the fuck?
Usually I'm all about women supporting women, but like, when you're not a girl's girl, it's not cute. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. It's Terika. I had a great time in Dream in Houston. Dallas, we're not going to talk about her. I'm not going to talk about Dallas. My eyes twitching and it's like those flashbacks or whatever, and it's just like cut scenes, and it's just like flashes of me being pinned against other girls. Like, it's so sad. But Houston was a great show, and they had a lot of fun in Houston too. But we'll talk more about it later.
And hello, everybody. This is Carolina. Yes, I know. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm sorry.
She's not. She says that
she'll do it again
I'm
too.
Not sorry at all. I'm still in this hole that is called Seoul Chanbin and Stray Kids.
Oh, she even knows his government name. That's how I know.
It's fine.
When she calls him by his government name.
I know. He's my baby daddy. I got it. Okay.
Dang.
I love that man. Anyways, Stray Kids having to come back. I'm really excited.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's where I've been the past like 3 weeks. I am still recovering financially from buying those signed albums for Stray Kids. That was my tidbit for today. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you from our Stray Kids corner. Thank you.
Yep. The podcast is over. Okay, that's it. But listen, I talked about the Stray Kids. Did I talk about the Stray Kids? I did. I probably
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Dang.
Anyways, I want to hear about NCT because I've been waiting
Yeah,
for-
Terika.
since like the show.
ready.
Y'all went too.
I did. Yeah, I mean, I'm
I
ready
did
to talk
not.
about it, but Terika can talk about it first.
But I need to know everything because listen, y'all don't even know. If y'all follow Terika, which you should, on social media, you know.
I have been waiting for this story time.
That's Jamin's girlfriend right there.
Right there.
That's Jamin's
On the
wife.
podcast.
Period.
That's Jamin's wife right there because let me tell you, the way he said, come hither with that damn sign, what the fuck was it? A cat.
Yep.
Sign this cat right here. He said, all right, well, yes, I will, man. Thanks. Okay.
And then
Anyways,
he saw
tell
her
me
in the
story,
crowd
thanks.
again, and he said, "Ooh, my girlfriend's back again! Oh my,
That is
Yep.
God."
Yep. And he said, oh, she right there. Let me.
Oh my
yep,
God.
Just for you, baby. Anyways, I need the story because
Yep.
I've been waiting for this.
I'm giggling already. I'm so excited. Okay.
I'm saying.
Oh my god, it's really not that special. They're really hyping it up more than what it is. It's really.
And you
not.
should
It's
hype
not
it
that
up for what it is. Thank
It
you.
was like 1 minute long, and then that was it.
It
No,
don't matter
Houston
because
was-
did somebody else throw this plushie on stage for one of the members to sign?
No.
Did they?
No.
No.
First of all, it wasn't even thrown. Jamin pointed and told a security
That's
guard to
right.
get it because that shit's precious
Right.
cargo. Okay, he said, "This is for my bitch." Okay, he said, "Hand that to me right now." He said, "Hand it to me with your hands, sir." He said, "Get that shit right now." He said, "Go."
No, he was just smart enough to know that I couldn't throw the marker and the bear, that it wouldn't have made it, and it would have been a whole disaster. Overall, Houston was fun. So, like, the camping, we camped longer than what we expected. Like, we knew that Dreams Ends were crazy, but we didn't know that we were going to be out on the streets for, like, 2.5 days, almost 3 days crazy.
Dang.
But camping was smooth. Like, lots of people were mad about it. The cops came, but they came just to tell us to be safe. Like, literally, like, they were just
Nice.
like, hey, what are you guys doing? And we told them, like, okay, make sure you guys be careful out here. And then, like, the staff came, and they, like, it was so cute. Like, they knocked on everyone's tents, and they said, good morning. We just want to let you know that, you know, it's a weekday and stuff, so you guys got to, like, get the tents off of the street. Because, you know, like, we kind of look like a homeless camp. Kind of like to this, like to, like, no, like for real, like to the city, like to people who didn't know what the hell was going on. They just saw tents everywhere, and we're in the
Yeah.
middle of downtown by Toyota Center, so it looked kind of bad on the city. So like the workers there were like coming by, but it was cute because they would just knock on the tent and they'll be like, "Good morning, can you guys just take your tents down during the day?" And we're like, "Yeah." So that one fine. Then all of a sudden, like the day of course, you have people who like were trying to skip and like cut the line and say you can't camp and all this other stuff. But like after we got in there, we got barricaded. We were like, wow, this was great. It sucked because it rained the day of the concert after they put us into the barricade to get wristband. So we were like, why didn't it rain while we were in our tents? Because we could have just got in our tents. But it was like pouring down, raining. And I had decorated my little cat. Like, it was so cute. I had like colored it and came with like stamps I could put on it. Like, it was so cute. And I decorated it. I put like Yo Dream on it. And then it rained. So I was about to cry.
She's washable, right?
Yeah. But see, at the moment, I wasn't thinking right. I had lived off of like 2 cookies and like French fries for 3 days. So like I was just like about to cry. Cause like, it's so ugly. They're not even gonna look at it. They're gonna kick it off stage and be like, ew, kill it. And my friend's like, what? And then I had to go to the bathroom and I was like, oh, it's washable. And then I just washed off the marker in the bathroom and I was like, oh, okay.
So
crying.
so what
I
are you
was
gonna
like-
spray on it so then his signature don't go away?
That day, I bought a case on Amazon and I bought the tacky stuff I needed to spray on it, like that night. But anywho,
Amazing. Love that.
so we got barricaded. It was really, really, really fun. The boys were really excited. They had a blast in Houston. They were talking about barbecue and they went to the zoo and they like went downtown and hung out and
Must be nice. They left right after hours.
oh, like, well, this is because they got there like a day or two early.
Yeah.
But then the part where they come out and they're just like, and everybody starts chunking stuff. Because I was just like, okay, I'm not going to throw it because if I throw it, I'm going to look like an idiot. Because what if I miss it? And then if I make the bear, the cat, onto the stage, I'm gonna have to throw a marker. And like, if I throw the marker and I overshoot it, now it's on the other side of the stage. And Jaemin is Jaemin. So if I throw the marker and it goes over his head, he's not gonna chase it down. He's gonna politely throw the cat back in my face and be like, well, you done bitch messed up. So I don't know what to tell you. So like, yeah. So I was like, I can't throw the bear, because if I throw the bear and it misses it, embarrassing. If I throw the bear and make it, but then I try to throw the marker and it misses, embarrassing. And either way, it's not gonna happen. So I was like, I'm just gonna take my chances. And I'm just gonna like just kind of politely just stick it out and see what happens. Like I didn't make a sound. I wasn't screaming. I wasn't calling his name. I literally just like held the bear and the marker out towards his direction and was just like, in my head I was like, please at universe, please. I was like, I know I am not your favorite, but I'm humbly begging you, please, Lord. And he was just like, you know what? You have been kicked out so many times. Yeah, he was just like, let me give you some hope so you know won't go jump off a building.
Oh my god.
But so I like held it out, and then like at the same time, my friend had a cowboy hat that she made for Jino. And he saw it, and he wanted her to throw it, but she's like, I can't throw it. And he was like, throw it. So he threw it, and that's when he threw the hat. And when he threw the hat, that's when Jamie came around, and he saw my little cat. And then he was just like, yeah, I'll sign it. We'll post the video for people who haven't seen it. It's great. So yeah,
It's so cute.
It's freaking great. Yeah. It's iconic.
Literally, he just like walks around walks to the side. He sees me with my bear. He was just like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah? Like, to me? Like, yeah? Like, that's a yes? Like, what? So I was perceived. First of all, I was like, wow. Like, I had a conversation with Jaemin. It was kind of silent when it happened.
Terika was like, wow, I'm so happy for Terika. Wait.
I'm Terika.
Like, no, you don't, like, honestly, like, it sounds really stupid, but I kind of, like, blanked out. I'm glad my friend filmed the whole thing, because, like, when everything happened so fast, and, like, I didn't think it was gonna happen. So when he was just, like, when he pointed, it was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, yay, we're all here. And I was like, wait, no, yes. So then I'm, like, screaming at our security guard. I'm like, Isaac! And then my friend's screaming too. She's like, Isaac! And Isaac's over here like, Lottie dee. And at this point, I'm panicking. Because again, Jaemin is a sweet baby angel, but he also got a lot of attitude. So I was panicking because I could tell the boy is getting frustrated because he's trying to call the security guard too. And the security guard's not really paying attention. So I'm just like, please, sir, before he walks away. Please, sir. And then like Isaac turns around and he's like, huh? And then that's when you see the video of Jaemin telling Isaac to give him the bear. And Isaac is so confused. And I'm like, here, take it. He's like, oh, you want it? And that's when Jaemin's doing the whole like, yeah, like, hand it to me. Hand it to me.
Like, are you stupid?
And then, yeah, and I hand him my cat with the marker. But Isaac just takes the cat. And I'm like, Isaac, take the marker too. They were in the same hand. I don't understand why you didn't take the marker. So he hands the bear to Jaemin, and Jaemin's obviously looking at him like, dumb bitch, I need a marker. Like, I got it. So then Isaac comes back for the marker, and I'm like sweating bullets. I'm panicking. My heart is beating because first of all, he's right in front of me, right? Like, didn't think that was ever going to happen. And y'all know I just talk about him and I get sweaty. Like, I'm sweating right now. So, like, this is so gross because now he's just like, gross, she's sweating. And I'm panicking because you can visibly see him in the face, like, looking at Isaac like, can you do something right? Can you do something correct? And so finally he like looks at it, and I think he kind of read the sign me part because the original plan was to like try to get like a bunch of members to sign it. But when Jaemin was the first member, I tapped out. I didn't try again that whole night. So then he signed it.
She's like, no, this time.
She said one and done. That's
one
good
and done.
enough. A win is a win.
A win is a win. I didn't throw not a noun single thing. I had like something I could have thrown on stage, like my ears and stuff. Like, I did nothing. I clutched that cat like for dear life, and I just sat there like the whole time, and everybody's just like, yay, throwing things and singing and jumping and being all happy, and then they're getting ready to go off to like perform Candy. No, I just stood there frozen clutching that, and everybody's like tapping me like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Can I see it? I'm like, no. And then I like, because the girl touched me and she's like, can I see it? And I like jaked my body away from her, and then I realized like, girl, like, just calm down. Like, I was like a feral cat, like with the last like piece of tuna. I was like, yeah. And then like, oh, I kind of moved my shoulder down and held it so she could see it, and she tried to touch it, and I just kind of pulled back, and she kind of looked at me like, damn, okay. I was just like, please, you don't.
But why are you trying to touch my stuff?
Like you don't understand. And then it was really cute because then there was a bunch of like people that came up to me like afterwards and like, oh my god, I saw the whole thing. It was so cute. And then people were sending me videos from different angles. And
I love that.
It was so cute. Yeah,
I love it.
and I was so shook and I was so nervous because I was perceived and I had a little conversation and then I made my signature into a necklace. So my necklace should be coming soon.
Oh, that's so cute.
But I was so shook and I was like, wow, like who would have thought? Like I never would have thought. Jamin, what?
Who would've
Talking
thought?
to me?
No,
Never.
not us.
I didn't think that man talked to peasants, but here we are.
I hope so.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hello? I knew. Hello?
Yeah.
Terika, how many times did I tell you that you guys step into your power, bitch?
No, it's because I was decked down. I had a headband with his name on it. I recreated his candy jersey. He probably looked at her and he was like, "Aw, she liked me. Let me throw it."
Terika!
You literally had his name on your shirt. Like, yes.
I did, and my headband, and I bought SM's like signature necklace, so I have his signature necklace from SM, and I wore that too. And I don't think I wore his earrings though, because his earrings are green and they didn't match my red, so I didn't do that. But so I think he was just like, "Aw, she a fan." But yeah, it was great. No, they were super sweet and super nice, and they came to our side a lot. Like the barricade area that we got was what we were aiming for, and it worked out perfectly because like right there on that corner, like it was so much fun. And like Renjun was over there all the time because he loved us and we were singing with him and like it was great. And then in Dallas, my friends and I, we like bought sunglasses, and so when Better Than Gold came out, we like wore our sunglasses, and Renjun and Jino saw it and they were like pointing and like, yeah, we're like, yeah. So
Cute.
Oh, I love that. Oh
it
my
was
God.
super cute. It was a really good time. Like they are so sweet and they're so nice. And I was like, oh my god, they were just happy to be there. And like even Jisung was feeling himself, and I was like, okay.
Yo, Jisung was wild in Seattle.
Yeah. He was. Yeah, I was so proud of him. I'm like, okay, I see you. But yeah. I never would have thought that would happen to me in a million years, and I'm never gonna shut up about it. And I was sitting here waiting, and I was like praying that no one else got anything else from him. So like the petty in me was just like, you better not sign anybody else's shit. I'm pissed. So unless like you were one of the people that like bumped into them on the street, which I think only one like so far that we've seen, like this girl like Renjun and Chunlo, that's it. But like other than that, I was just like, wow, there are only 2 girls in this entire tour that got something signed, and that's me and that one Sasang from Haegeum. And I was like, yeah.
And you're not a sassing, so
Exactly. At her.
So you're the
Look
only
at
one
that.
that matters.
Exactly.
And then in Dallas, you know, we can mention that Jamin spotted Terika in the crowd and smiled and waved at her because he was like, "That's my bitch right there."
No, because I'm like 8'2", and everybody else is like 4'2".
That's okay.
Exactly.
A win's a win. A win's a
win
win.
Yeah, like
A win's a win.
it worked out.
His tall mommy, okay?
I really did. I
Okay.
shot my shot at that one because like everybody was like screaming for him and blah blah blah, like just screaming in general because it's like a smaller venue. So like we were right there in their face, and so it was really loud in there because it was so small, and like everyone was screaming all the time, and there had a bunch of like certain kind of quote unquote fans that were there. So it was already crazy. So first I like waited for my opportunity, and like when he walked past, everyone was kind of like, I don't know what everybody was doing, but no one, like everyone had put their signs down. I don't know. Again, maybe it was the universe throwing me a bone. They were like,
Yes,
Yes.
It was.
and so I just did like a cute little like finger wave, and he's like, ah, and I was like, oh my god, that's my boyfriend.
Okay, so that's funny because it reminds me of, you know, when they're just like, damn, so maybe being uninterested is the key, like in all those YN fanfics.
You're right.
Like, just gotta go to the
Maybe.
show with a book. I don't even care about this band. and then lo and behold, they're gonna fall in love with you.
You're right.
I mean, hey, it worked for me because I didn't film like when I got the cat signed. My friend filmed the whole thing. Something hit me in the face, like the universe tapped me and was like, "Yo, you probably want to
Just
remember
live
this."
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
but like as he was signing it, I was like, "Oh, oh crap, I have a phone. That's the thing. So I filmed that part, but like my friend got the whole entire interaction from when he first noticed all the way until us like screaming at the, security guard. I was just like, Isaac, please, sir, like you're gonna like ruin this opportunity for me, and I don't want you to get fired. Because Jamin really did have that whole like,
I will take your job.
I will take your job. You will no longer work here. Look, I was just like, wow. Everyone says he has attitude, and it was kind of, I was like, I felt kind of tingly.
We are a whole Terika and Jamin stan account.
I'm so happy that you had like such an incredible time, because I know you were stressing about these concerts.
Yep.
Like it was so bad, and I remember thinking, I was just like, I think I might have mentioned this. I might have mentioned this to Kenzie, and I was just like, Terika's freaking out so much. Like it's because like good shit's gonna happen to her, because she's like flipping out.
I really was. I was stressed, like just from the process of like getting the tickets and finding accommodations, and then I had to find a ride to Houston because the people that I was gonna ride with, they got there a day early. They got there the day, like I had to work that day. They got there that morning, which I'm glad they did because they got to scope everything out. But I had to work that day, and then my dad was supposed to take me, but like my dad got sick, so he couldn't, and I was like stressing, and my mom can't see at night, and I'm just like, I'm not even gonna get to go. And so, like, it was a whole ordeal, and I was just like, this is gonna, like, but it worked out. But again, like, I don't know. I sound like I'm being all, like, but really, honestly, like, I didn't think that would happen, especially with Jamin. And I keep saying that, but, like, especially with Jamin.
But it
like,
did,
I was
exactly.
Like, yeah.
You don't question it why it happened. You're just like, shit, it happened.
Exactly.
Like, that's
Don't question the why, just enjoy the what.
I wish I could have seen Dream, because 7 Dream, like it's different when I saw 5 Dream at KCON, like you could tell, and then from seeing 7 Dream, but it was, Stray Kids, woo. Anyways,
Stray Kids, woo. No, it's a really fun show. So like, if you do get the chance, like this is for everybody. It's so fun. There's like a part of the set list where like at the end of it you have like a workout, like you've done like 6 hours of cardio. Like they have so much energy, and you can tell they were just really excited to like see that they had fans outside of like Asia, because like they're always like, of course they're always in Korea, but then they're always like in like, I don't know, in Indonesia and stuff like that. And so like I think that they were really excited about the turnout and like the different types of fans, like seeing different people, and they were like, oh my god, like whoa. And there were so many like Black girls for Dream, or like Latinas for Haegeum, like there were so many of those, and I was just like, that's really cool. And you could see that they were like reading all the different ones, and I think they were like, dang, they like us out here. And we're like, yeah, come back for the encore, because
I'm saying
dead ass.
Yeah,
Seattle wasn't quite as eventful, but it was a great time. It was so much fun. I was super nervous, like about like it didn't hit me that I was seeing them until like that day when I was getting ready, and I was like, what am I gonna wear? Oh my god, I went through like 3 outfit changes. I was like, holy fuck, like what the fuck is going on? We wanted to arrive at the venue earlier because we wanted to film content, but we ended up getting there way later. We were like, oh,
we were going through it,
but we were. It was a lot. It was a fun show. I bought tickets closer than the original ones I had. I was wearing like bright red, and everyone else around me was wearing like
green,
black,
green.
Yeah, so my ass was just standing out. Cynthia saw me from across the arena.
Yeah, like the lights went out, and I just see Kat, and I texted her. I was like, "LOL, I see you."
I was like, if this bitch can see me, they're definitely.
I do got great vision.
I was like, I was like 5th row from like I don't know how to, so there's like a pit area in Seattle, like the venue is like pretty flat up until like the 3rd or 4th row of like the 100 section, and then it like starts getting elevated. So I was like in the 1st row of the elevated section. So they like, I could like, they would be able to see me, right? But I didn't think they would, because I was surrounded by a certain type of fan. And I was like, they're not gonna look over here. They're gonna be like, these bitches are back. But it worked out for me. Jisung's my boy. I love that child so much.
Yeah. Oh, my friend kept doing like the Houston hand sign to Jisung like all night, and
nice.
he loved it. So there's like multiple pictures of him like doing it in different places now, and I was just like, that's cute.
Yeah, and then Mark was like, during his ments, he's like, oh, I just love Seattle. And then at the end, he was like, you guys know why I love Seattle so much? And then got quiet, and everyone was like screaming, and he was like, yeah, you guys know why I love Seattle so much.
And he's like, oh, it's been a while since I've been here. I'm like,
oh my He was like, because, you know, if you go a little bit up north, and then everybody was like, oh my God. And then he was like, yeah, you guys know, you know.
But I don't know. I think it's so wild to me that they're not going to Canada.
Maybe they'll go for the encore.
I don't know because 127 didn't go to Canada either, and everyone was very confused about it. Like,
yeah. If I was Mark, I would be pissed.
Right? Like, that's what I'm saying. And I was like, you would think, but now I'm just like, okay, whatever. But you would think Seven Dream, like, specifically, since this is, like, their first time coming over here and stuff. So you think that they would be like, let's go to Mark's, like, home country for our first tour. But, you know, SM, that makes sense. And SM doesn't like to do things that make sense. So...
Girl, they need new project managers. I am available.
But yes, Dream was a great time. If everyone has a chance to go, please go. The set list was, they said, we're going to play the hits. We don't care. We're playing the hits. We're playing the bangers.
The only thing I feel like I needed on there was one teddy bear, because how do you play teddy bear before you start the show? Like,
or Rainbow. Come on.
Yeah, and then I also need to go, just because, like, I need to go.
I mean, a few things aside, the set list was pretty fucking immaculate. Like,
no. I'm not complaining. The set list was great. I loved it.
Bitch, my first and last, I was literally in tears.
Tears.
The moment that song started, I was just like, Kat's gonna cry. Like,
bro, as soon as I heard that, I was like,
it was so emotional. That, and then, even though Dallas was Dallas, getting to see Hello Future up close, because they perform it on the main stage. So where I was at Barricade, I was in between, like, I was like extended stage area, so I didn't it was like to see, but like at Dallas, because there's only one damn stage.
Wild. It's still wild to me.
Wild. They were so close, and so I was just like, oh my God, it was great. Also, they're all beautiful in person. Like, sometimes you feel like you might get let down, but you won't.
No.
Jino.
Bruh,
listen,
no, we're not talking about it. We're not.
It's just I'm still recuperating from Genoa KCON, so I can't even imagine.
Oh, bitch! Like that first outfit that they put on, his backless.
Oh yeah,
that shit is wild. I was like salivating. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, they came out and they did like glitch mode, and then he comes to the corner, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And then he just looks at you with his little like crescent fucking eyes.
Yeah,
smiling.
then he smiles and he's like he, and I'm like, oh my God, it makes it even worse. Like, you would think you'd be like, oh, you ruined the sexy, but no, now you're just like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's even better.
And he was wild in, like, he listen, him and Haechan were wild in Seattle, and I will never be okay. Like, I will not be okay.
I did not see Haechan wild out one single bit. You know who was on my side? Changla. Changla. I was like, that's my boy. Hey, and Jamin, he was always on my side, and I was like, he's so fucking weird.
I love him so much.
Stop, he is, but it's okay.
It is, but I thought it was so funny. I'd be like, what's Jamin do? Oh, what is he doing? What?
Like, it's that whole thing, like the whole like Hindery Jaehyun thing, like, you know, Jaehyun's so hot, people forget he's weird. Like, that's how Jamin is. People see him, they're like, oh, he's beautiful, and then he does stuff, and you're like, oh.
And you're just like, all right, it's okay, I guess. Like,
it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course,
I will never post the videos of Jamin's speech anywhere, because it's literally me crying in the background. Like, I am so gross.
And he works so hard.
I'm so gross. Like, he's just doing his speech, and I'm just like, it's like, ew.
That's how I felt too. That's why my friend told me, like, after like I got my thing signed and I was like clutching for dear life, I literally fell to the ground during at barricade, people at my back, and my friend was like, oh my God, please stand up over a man born in 2000. I said, let me have a moment, please.
Baby.
Listen, I feel like that.
I love Jamin so much, bro. I was like sobbing. I was like, I can't believe they're in front of me.
She's over here like, this, my baby. Meanwhile, I was like, I want all of his kids.
And then fucking Jisung waving at me, and then I was just like standing there, and he was like, hello. And I was like, oh, me. Hey. And I was like,
oh, me. Hey.
I was like, hey. He did that same thing he did to us at KCON, where he like put his hand over his eyes.
Yep, that's his thing.
I don't know if that's to block the light, probably.
It is. Like, I think it is.
Hey. And then I was just like standing there, and he was like, hey. And I was like, oh, me. Oh. I was like, hey. He was like, you bitch, wave. He was like, rude.
Like, hello, mom, I'm saying hello and you're not saying nothing to me.
I was like, I'm sorry. I thought you were waving at all these girls that have the little Jisung signs flinging around everywhere.
He didn't care about that.
One last thing. The amount of Jisung and Renjun fans that were in Texas,
Crazy.
bananas.
Damn.
Bananas.
Bro, Jisung was popular in Seattle, too.
Yeah, I was expecting, especially like in Houston, I was expecting a lot of like Mark or like Headchan. Renjun, yeah, get out. His fans all up and through Houston, and then in Dallas. Jisung too. I was like, oh my god. I don't know. I feel like usually like with like Stray Kids or like BTS or like I don't know, you can like look at a person and be like, oh, you're a so like oh you're a Lee stan.
Yeah, like you can tell their bias.
You're a Felix stan. Dream Stans, absolutely not. I look at one of them and I'm like, oh, you're a so and so stan, and then like no, yeah, they look like maybe a Mark stan, like the way they're dressed, and then like they pull out a banner like Jisung. I was like, the fuck. They're so I don't know. Dream Stans are weird, bro. But in City, welcome, cause they're a whole different
Neo
breed.
got your back.
I don't know if it was the chaos of like them just being here for the first time and everyone's panicking because everyone knows SM is cuckoo bananas and like they'll make $1 gazillion from tour and then they'll lock them up and then we won't ever see them again. Like they'll pull some shit like that. So I don't know if people were panicking and so everyone was just on high alert, but like people were crazy hiding in porter potties, coming up out of ditches. Yeah,
oh
we should.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, that Dallas story, like when you were telling us about that, I was just like, there's no way like that this is happening right now.
Well, it's
like,
certain fans, girls, not it's
yeah.
certain
but
fans.
It did. It was crazy because like the very first porter potty incident happened in Houston. Like they were trying to cut the camping line, so they went around and tried to hide in the porter potties, and I was like, and everybody saw them and was like, ew. Then they came out and they got caught. But the same thing happened with different people. So this is like a shared idea. Like this isn't just one instance like, oh, those girls are gross. Like people, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I read tweets that it stank up in there.
The pit in Dallas was so bad. And I hate that was my last experience. But it was like, it wasn't on the boys because the show itself was great. It was just the people and like how the venue, basically if the venue would have been better, this wouldn't have happened.
That's crazy. Damn. Well, either way, I'm glad that you had a great time, that all of you guys had a great time at Dream, because it did look like a very fun show.
I
like,
was going through
it looked awesome. Like at one point I saw the set list and I was like, oh, they were dying. Besides our concerts, we have a lot to catch up on. We've been gone for a minute. So we're just gonna get through this quickly. We got some industry news in the sense of people leaving or joining companies. Jessie joined J Park's company, More Vision, so good for her. I think this is more up her alley. I know that a lot of people hate J Park, but the man knows what he's doing sometimes, okay? Sometimes. Big on the sometimes. Thank you.
But I mean, honestly, I'm surprised it took this long for this to happen.
Right? It's a match. I see it, okay? So I'm hoping for the best. Victon, sadly, Byungchan, Subin, and Hansei left IST. They did not leave the group though.
Yeah,
but
it's not happening. Subin went on Instagram Live, and
what did he say?
It's basically just like, they've been struggling for a long time. As many good memories as there is for Victon, there's bad memories, and they're just like going their separate ways.
Oh, dang.
He was really sad on IG Live.
Oh. That's wow, they've been through it.
And then they were just like, we're sorry that like we put the fans through so much. You guys have always been so good to us. He says so he's gonna try to become a better performer, a better actor, and a better person for Alice. And I was like, you've done great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Aw, Subin.
Oh, fine ass Subin. That's so sad.
She is not lying, Your Honor. She is not lying.
Ruin the moment.
Well, with IST, the A-Pink members also left, except for Unji, which makes sense. That's the only member that they've ever done things for. Yep.
True.
But they said that they are not breaking up. And then I didn't know that this was happening, but Dohyun from Bay 173 filed an injunction against the agency, and I had no idea that this was happening.
Yeah, girl.
I thought he was with the group, but I guess I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, for a long time ago, he went on hiatus for long COVID. Remember, and the agency was like, "Oh, he's sick. He's not going to perform." But I guess like he got better, and he was like, "I want to go back to promoting. I want to go back to like being active as an idol." But like 173 had like 4 comebacks by that time, without him, so they kind of moved on as a group. So he was like, well, are you gonna put me back in the group or not? And they just kind of left him high and dry, my talented baby.
Are you serious?
Dang.
Yeah, and
he is super talented.
Yeah,
so
like
talented.
best rapper out there. The fuck, like,
and he's still young, so I hope he wins and he
Yeah.
can go do Hybe. Listen, if you're making a new boy group, I'm just saying, I feel like he fits your guys' mold. I'm just saying.
he does.
I'm just saying. So I hope good things for him, because this is the second bad luck streak for him when it comes to a group. My poor baby.
I'm saying.
Mm.
And I know that they were on, I mean, Bay 173 was on peak
They're
time.
on peak time. Yeah.
And that's causing like more sound around them, like more reactions.
Bay
and stuff.
173 was on peak time, and everybody's all over Haegeum again. And I'm like,
Again.
where have y'all been? Where have y'all
Again.
been since
I
the
feel
unit?
so-
We've been in this boat. Me, Terica, and Carolina have been in
Listen.
this boat since the unit.
I
Facts.
think
We've been
about
telling
it.
everybody.
I feel so bad. Like, he has debuted like 4 times now. Like,
Literally.
it's so
Mhm.
fucking like it hurts me. He's so talented, and everybody
We've
always
been
falls
on
in love
this
with him,
boat.
and then like that's it.
And
I'm
then
like,
forgets about him. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, bro, stay on the boat. Stay on the
Stay
boat.
on the
I
boat.
promise you, it's a great boat. It's
Like-
luxurious. It's a great time.
It's Hangul, please. Like, damn, fucking X1. Anyways,
Damn.
I know. And while talking about hiatus, we had a couple idols that mentioned that they will be taking some health hiatuses. So Ives Ray, Joy from Red Velvet, and then Junghan from Xdinary Heroes is also taking a little health hiatus, a break. Yes, people, take care of yourself. Also, you know, we might have mentioned this a couple podcasts ago, but the whole like Ravi thing with the military and all this stuff. So like he got caught real bad. He left Bix. He is going to prison for 2 years. Like he
That's That's wild. Can you imagine? Just like you went
Like-
from like trying not to go to the military and feeling trapped in the military for 2 years to
2
serving
years.
prison time for 2 years. Like
Yeah.
you should have went to military.
Deadass.
Like
he should have just gone to the military. So yeah,
At least
but
he won't have to
rumors
go through boot camp.
He's still gonna have to go to the military. That's the thing. He still has to go.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
the thing.
Go.
Oh, that sucks.
It
He
was a
can't even just
lose-lose
do his
for him.
time.
Like he's still gonna have to
Damn.
serve his year and a half in the military, and he's gonna be in prison for 2
That's
years.
right. And he ain't got no company.
And now nobody likes him anymore. This is a big issue in Korea. So like he lost his whole fucking
Yep.
career. Like everything is just like
Yep.
Everything.
Just because he didn't want to go to the military for a year and a half.
yeah, because he
Yeah.
didn't want to lose his company. Now look at him.
Now what?
sorry, it's
You're
not
gonna
funny,
lose
but-
it now anyway.
Listen, the reward was not worth the risk in this situation.
No.
Like what?
Like I don't know what the thought process was, but obviously there was none.
Bro,
There
it's
was
wild.
none. Because when that rumor first came out and it was just like, oh, it might be Ravi, I was like, damn, is he really that stupid? I'm like, well,
Yeah,
Yep.
he is.
I guess we found out. Anyways, wish him the best.
Christian
R.I.P.
in prison. Like just sending him a greeting card.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't.
Vaya con
Maybe
Dios.
this is something that they'll just brush under the rug. You know, Korea likes to do that sometimes. They'll just brush the issue under the rug, and then when he comes back in 6 years, they'll be like, oh, Ravi.
No, not this one. Well, yeah, I guess so.
Like they had forgotten about it, but it's sad though that he had to leave a whole Biggs too, and I'm just like, damn,
Yeah,
poor
bro.
Biggs.
Girl, we taking us Starlights have been taking L's for the past like 2 years.
Taking
We
L's.
just
And
taking
Yeah.
L's.
don't deserve it because Starlights are the nicest.
They
of nice
are,
people.
yeah.
But like, my thing is like, why didn't you just go to the military and then just like, because if obviously you have like a bunch of anxiety surrounding it, and it's just like not for you, right? Like I get that.
Mhm.
So go to the military.
Fake
like,
it.
Talk to
Fake
them.
it.
Get
Yeah.
get some counseling. Get some anxiety. Like talk to them, and then they can put you somewhere where you can still work on the weekends.
Yeah,
there's
because let me tell you, JB is out there.
JB
doing things
JB is
every
more
day.
active in the military than he was when he was not. I'm
Thank
like,
you.
Sungu from Victon was the same way.
Yeah, I was
Bitch,
just gonna
she's on
say
Instagram
that.
every day. I was like, hello? I was
I'm like, why are you at the beach, sir? Shouldn't you be like learning how to shoot some guns? I don't know.
Pew pew pew. But yeah. So 50/50, we talked about them a little bit ago when Cupid came out. They are blowing the
I
hell
love it.
up.
Period.
They
Deserved.
Cupid took over the everywhere. Now the damn song always gets stuck in my head, and I'm just like, what the heck? But FIFTYFIFTY got a partnership with Warner Records, so that's super fucking cool. That's amazing because I think the CEO like sold everything for this group to like debut.
Period.
So yeah, he like sold his car, like some others. Like
he said, "I'm confident. Trust me."
Yeah.
He said, "Cupid, release."
Yep. Cupid did the thing. Yeah, they're like on Billboard charts. They're like they're on everything. I'm
and
like
all over
fuck?
TikTok. They're all. Bitch, I walked into like don't even remember where I was. It was some random, it was Hot Topic. And it was playing. I was like, in a motherfucking Hot Topic. I said, hello.
Who would have thought? Now here we are. Brave Girls also signed with Warner Music Korea. And they, I think we might have mentioned it. They left their
Brave
company.
Sound,
and now they are looking into getting a new name and like
their group though, so that's great.
Yep, so they're gonna stay together and just get a rebrand, so that's exciting. And the moment that Kat's been waiting for, aka the Boys Planet finale, everybody. Like, I don't know nothing about them, but Matthew, I'm happy that you made it. Congrats,
everyone. We have our debut group and I am down bad.
Please tell me their name. What's their group name?
Zero Base One. Exactly.
Why?
Exactly.
Why?
But their abbreviation is ZB1, which
so that's their name.
So
CB1.
listen, we're not listen.
It
It doesn't
doesn't matter as long as the
matter.
group.
You know, the funnier thing is, and I'm so glad I wasn't the only one. I went on Twitter after the name was announced, right? Because I got up early as hell to watch this motherfucking finale. But I went on Twitter after the name was announced and I was like, why does fucking Zero Base One sound so fucking familiar? Bitch, tell me how that was the name of a 101 reality show. Zero Base.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The one
Wait,
when they
what?
were the cute one. Pixar.
Yeah, where they were like stuck in like that little like studio or whatever, and they each had their own rooms that was like specially made for them. It was called Zero Base.
Damn.
Oh.
They had no creativity left.
Yeah. So literally when Minhyun read the card, he was like, Zero Base One? I was like, he knew and we knew. I was like, oh my God. But the greatest part about the name is that when the top 9 was announced, the first member, Jihoon, he went up on stage and he was like, yeah, I can't wait to become a member. I can't believe that I'm a member of He was like, what was the name again? Zero Base One? Zero Base One? Is that what you said? Zero Base One? Zero Base. I can't believe I'm a member of Zero Base. He was literally like, what the fuck? What was the fucking name again? Zero Base One. Anyway, the top 9. Look,
were you happy?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
The thing
Because
was,
she evaded the question.
I mean, I'm happy with it. The thing was, like, after the top 18, I was okay with whoever made it into the group. Like, I was chilling. I obviously had my faves, right? Everyone has their favorites that you hope would maybe make it into the top 9. But, like, I wasn't going to be mad if they didn't make it in and someone else made it in. I was happy with anybody from the top 18. Except for Hui. I just did not. I was like, no.
Damn.
No. I was like, I can't do
Man.
this. I can't lose Pentagon again. So I was like, thank God Hui did not make, like, throw him back into Pentagon. Like, repent your sins, sir. Get your group back. Like, just do whatever you need to do.
Yes.
Yeah, the group is, I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm fine. Their debut is supposed to be in July, so I guess I'll have to wait. But they're releasing content little by little. Like, fan sites are dropping all the pictures that they saved up for the past, like, 6 months that they haven't been able to, like, post pictures from, like, the stages and stuff because, you know, Mnet banned all that shit. So they're, like, posting everything. So it's, like, blowing up and, you know, cheering kits are going on sale and dolls are going on sale. And it's just a great time right now in the Zero Base One fandom. We just don't have a fandom name yet, and I'm really scared it's gonna be something fucking stupid like the name is.
I mean, listen, I'm trying to remember, but every time that we're just like, that's a stupid ass name. A year later, oh my God, aren't you like
18?
I still think 18 is gross. I'm
know.
just saying.
So I hope that they give us a good fandom name like Xdinary Heroes gave us.
Yeah.
So the thing with Xdinary Heroes, not only did you get a good name, but you had good choices. So you couldn't really go wrong. There was maybe one that was kind of like, but like the other ones are like, I'm happy with either one of these. Like everything else is either like, they're all terrible and there's one really good one. So of course, you know, that's the one that's not going to get picked.
Yeah. So there's like a contest, like people can submit the.
Oh God.
Yeah. People can submit it and then, you know, people vote, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So here's to hoping that we get a good one. But I'm happy with the lineup. most of my faves made it in, which per period. And yeah, I'm just, madly in love in a deep dark hole and I don't know how to get out. And yeah, so we're here.
Send help.
But I'm very excited for them. And then they're already going to be at KCON in Japan in May. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, before their debut.
Amazing.
I love
yeah,
it.
They're going to be performing before their debut. And then I know they're going to be at KCON in LA. So I will be there and I will.
Well, obviously we
Yes.
will be there. Les NYAF will be there. Thank you.
Well, yes, but I'm saying I will be there front row and center with the platinum package, whatever the fuck that shit is. And I will be
there.
meeting that. I will do everything in my fucking power to meet them. This is
You're right.
Like, I didn't wild out for one-on-one like I should have, and I'm not gonna let it happen again. I am not gonna let it happen. This is a temporary group, bro. I need to wild out as much as, like, this 2.5 years, I'm going crazy. I'm just, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great 2.5 years for me and Pana. Everyone support us, please.
I also love that the number one person, like, he's not even Korean. Yeah, it's like it's the first time and like that has ever happened. So
and I love that number 1 and 2 are literally like a thriving gay couple. It's just so beautiful.
dead.
I just love it so much. Girl,
this group
they
is
are in love with
fruity.
each other. They are in love with each other. I'm sorry, like, I'm not like a shipper person, I'm not like with 101 it was like Larry, oh my god, I was like, okay, whatever. No, they are in love. Like, it's wild. Like, it's crazy. Like, I be watching them and I'm like, what is happening? They did this commentary episode for the last episode of Boys Planet, and like literally they were just like staring at each other, blowing each other kisses. I'm like, y'all are on television. I was like, this is getting aired. And even the group knows, because Matthew was talking about how him and Hanbin, they've known each other for years and they're like besties or whatever. And then the MC was like, oh, like, how do you feel about him and Sang-How? He was like, I'm fucking jealous. And then one of the members was like, it's a love triangle. It's a love triangle.
God.
Oh my god, everyone knows that they're in love. And they called them the soulmate duo, and I'm like, okay, so we're all just, okay, so we're not pretending that it doesn't exist. We know that it's happening. Got it. And we know Halbin's a heterophobe. Like, he hates heterosexual people. He, like, said it himself. He was like, men and women dating, that's fucking gross. I was like,
Yeah, he did say something kind of like that. And I was like, I saw that clip and I was like,
he was like,
oh.
ew, disgusting. Disgusting.
That is so funny, no. I mean, listen, I didn't watch Boys Planet, but everything I saw was just like, so, like, this is just
a group of fruity boys and they're like 3 straight friends. That's literally what it is.
Exactly.
And the straight friends just ignore that it's just very gay. Like, they're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kiki's already starting to get into them. Period. So I'm just saying, like, Carolina, join the party, because there's a member that reminds me of Ong, and I just feel like you would really like it.
Oh,
So,
I'm
just saying.
In another temporary group, you're gonna do her like
Listen,
that?
Right?
temporary
Exactly.
groups aren't a bad time.
The
It's
thing is
not a
that I
bad
fall for
time,
it.
though. It's
I
a
fall
great
for it every
time. Like,
time.
it's like a whirlwind romance. Like, you have those like 2 years together, and it's passionate and it's
that's true.
beautiful, and then
Oh
it's
my
over.
God.
Like, we talk about 101, like, it was like, that coming of age movie.
101 was my first love. That was the love of my life,
Like,
and
yeah.
I lost her, and it's okay. It'll be like that.
Like, I will.
That was
I
not
will-
okay. You heard it for a very long time.
I'm so happy that I do myself well enough to be like, no. I'm good. I'll wait until they break up because I know
We
who
like
I
the
want.
pain.
Was the time with 101 not fucking magical?
It was beautiful. I would go back and do it
It
again.
was magical. It's like you had to be there. If you didn't experience what it was like to be a Wannable, like, or be around
You
it.
can't say nothing.
It was a beautiful experience.
Wow.
So that's why I like survival shows.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, the group's gonna be temporary. So I got 2.5 years with this group. You're right. But it's passionate and it's crazy. And for those 2 years, you're out of your mind. Like, right now, I'm only a week into this bitch and I'm fucking insane. I'm ready for the insane romance again, okay? I haven't felt it. The adrenaline is pumping, okay? I got deprived of X1, okay? So it's been a while.
Literally.
It's been a while, okay?
I'm still bitter.
It's been a while. And knowing the outcome evicted X1 to stay around for 2 years. So, like, I've been deprived.
Yeah.
Okay? We've been deprived.
Stop.
But look at us. We got Kang Daniel. We got Park Jihoon. We're going to talk about him later.
Yeah.
We're on cloud 9. We got AB6, which I mean is okay. And then we got CIX, bitch. We got fucking CIX. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Carolina joined me in this craziness. Like, and it's not even like a kind of thing where you're going to have to be like, oh my God, he's my bias, he's my man. It's just like 9 of your gay friends in a group.
Oh my God.
No, like I'm telling you, that Jelly Pop song is like, it's good.
Bruh,
I listened to it for the first time, like before we started recording, and I was like, I like this.
Yeah, like it's good. But like, no, I'm telling you, after that Matthew's sister was just like, support my boy, I would like my brother, I was just like, he needs to be in the group. I don't know shit about him.
And he is.
And he's
Yeah,
in the
that was
group.
so cute. Like, kudos to her. Shout out to her. 'Cause,
Right?
like,
Marketing queen.
Yes.
that was so pure and so cute. Because, like, she wasn't trying to do it so, like, she could get clout or anything. Like, she just really wanted to support
No.
her little brother. Like, that was so cute.
And this is an exclusive. I made a fan account.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
I feel like I stepped it. I'm like in Kat's intervention or something. I feel like she's like confessing to things right now.
Listen, I'm
Yeah.
being considerate because let me tell you, I'm on the Katarina D timeline retweeting Zero Base One shit at like for 7 hours a day. So I was like, you know what, Kat? Let's just not do this. Let's not become a Carolina on Not Your Average Fangirls. Let's take a step back.
I don't see how y'all do it. Like, I don't have time to run like a separate fan account. Like, part of me always wants to, because sometimes like, so I learned from like that week of being delirious for a dream. Like, sometimes I be thinking and saying some out of pocket shit, and like I have to realize like I can't say that on my main.
Exactly.
So I'm just like, wait, you can't
And
tweet
this
that.
fan account is completely anonymous, bitch. Don't nobody know it's me. Like, y'all will never know what it is.
I know.
Y'all
but
will
then I
never
have
know
to,
what
like,
it is.
I have to go back and like try to like friend all my friends, and like it's just like a lot of work. At this point, I'm already established. Like, I already have the people I talk to, and I'm like, oh well, just gonna say it now.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is what I'm telling you. Like, I mean, I started my trading account. It was just to trade and sell, but like all of my unhinged Changbin and Stray Kids and anything really, because I've been posting about Yoongi, like anything K-pop unhinged.
Oh, Yoongi.
At times, you know, you're on Instagram, you're like, I want to put this on my story, but you're just like, maybe not.
Oh, bitch, you can
This
just
one?
do whatever. Yeah, you can
filter.
do whatever you want.
No filter.
You can do whatever you want.
It don't matter. And people agree with you. The other day I all I wrote was Changbin's thighs. I had 4 messages. You right? We love them. Yes. Did you see them in the new video? Yes, I did.
Girl,
like,
it's wild out here.
look at that community.
I love my Twitter account and I love my mutuals, but let me tell you, I'm having a great old time with my Zero Base Ones mutuals on my van account, bitch. We are wildin', okay? There's a DM, it's going off, okay? It's a great fucking time.
See?
It's a great time. And I'm like,
Exactly,
I
so.
just, I was in like our chat the other night and I was like, oh my God, look at him. And y'all, you guys were being nice. So you're like, oh yeah, he's so cute. Oh my God, yeah, this is great. But I need the passion. I need the passion, okay? I need to be able to say, bro, imagine Ricky with brown hair and have 5 bitches like, oh my God, I'm fucking Pharaoh sending the dog gift. Like, I need that.
I knew
need
that I was down bad when I sent her. I sent her something just be related because that's my hole that I'm in secretly in the background, and I will like the only person I talk to about it is Kat. And so I sent her something and she didn't reply, and I see her on Twitter about Boys Planet. I was like, oh yeah, that guy, that guy, that group
we lost
debuted
it.
it. I forgot because she showed me stuff of like
I tried.
a couple members, and I was like, what the fuck?
And she was like, oh yeah, that's nice. And I was like, okay, so it can't be Cynthia, so I gotta go somewhere else. And then
Yeah, no. I'm in my Just Be bag right now for like the foreseeable
me
future.
and Pana watched all of Boys Planet together, right? 12 weeks, me and Pana went through it together.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine our fucking text messages. Like, even from the finale alone, our text messages were wild, right? And it's great, and I love having Pana. Pana, I love you if you listen to this. My A1 since day one. And I love having Pana, but I need more, right? I need more. I need at least like 7 people screaming about this with me. So I'm here where I'm surviving barely. So if y'all see me on the timeline not like as active as usual, I'm probably
She's on her other
with
account.
my mistress. I'm with my mistress.
Ooh, T. I've been in the Yoongi tour because I'm like, damn, it looks so lit. I'm so excited. I don't know when or how, but I'll be there.
Not me. I'm a hater and I'm mad I can't go. So I've been hating on everybody's videos. Don't send me no videos or I will report you. Thank you. I'm just kidding.
But anyways, we've been talking for a long time, everybody. Let's get into the music. I cannot believe the amount of good music that has come out recently. Dear God, I'm obsessed. But let's do a quick fire because it's a lot. Lee Chaeyeon came out with Knock. She low-key reminds me of Sunmi in this.
I see it.
But it's like a cute pop song. Yeah.
I see it too.
She has like a quirky side to her. I think she's going to be in that Queendom show, isn't she?
Yeah, unfortunately she is.
So,
oh, really? Like by herself? Like as a solo? I thought it was like a group thing. I don't know things.
No, I don't know the exact thing of what they're doing with Queendom because they were just like, oh, it's a spin-off. So I don't know like if it's going to be like they're going to create a group or is it just a competition? Like I have no idea. Park Jihoon also released Blank Effect.
Oh my God.
Intense and sensual as per usual.
He is just
hot.
Yes, he is something.
Yes.
Like that's it. That's all you need. Like, and his music is good too. Like this is such a good track.
I like how he's very subtle. Like there's never like grand like I'm coming back. He's like in a drama and you're like, oh shit, he's in a drama, wow, this is amazing. And then he's like, oh yeah, by the way, here's an album,
I'm coming back. Yeah,
and it's always so good, but it's never like overdone. I really like
it's never forced. Yeah.
And how I think about him is the same way that I think about like AB6. Like they're comfortable in like their like famousness,
fandom,
I guess. Yeah, like they are comfortable with their like where they're at. Like they have a good amount of fans, like support him, like love him, but it's not like the crazy 101 fucking madness.
Good for him.
DRIPPIN, which surprise, DRIPPIN came out with 7 Sins, and I'm hello,
I love it.
I
love it.
Who would have thought?
This song is amazing. This song is great.
Visuals are incredible. The choreo is amazing. There is chest and abs everywhere, and I was
everywhere.
Oh my God. I was like, this is, let me tell you, I was watching a music video, and if I didn't see Junho, I would not have believed that this was DRIPPIN. I was like, wait.
And see, the fact that I don't know any of them or their faces, like I had to check, like, did I click on the right thing?
Yeah, same. I was just like, sluts. That's the first thing I said.
Literally. You know how we always say we love this concept of like the 7 Sins and whatever. Like the way that they did that and then they incorporated it into the lyrics. So like shout out to whoever wrote the lyrics. But even at the beginning, instead of being like we can take it slow, they were just like we can take it sloth. Which I mean, like I get it. The execution was just like you shouldn't have done that. But anyways, we move. I see the vision. But it's like they included the 7 Sins throughout the song, and I was just like, yes, like this is amazing.
That's the shit we like. That's the shit we like.
Yeah, it was kind of fucking crazy. Like I was literally like, what? Wait, I was like, wait, because the one I think his name is what is his name? He was on Produced to Chanuk. He was the one in the silk shirt with just his chest was just out. I was like,
yeah, they were crazy for that. I was not expecting this at all. And you know, we were always clowning them, and now these past like 2 comebacks, they're just like, we're gonna show you guys.
But what do we say? I was like, watch DRIPPIN be the group that like gives us our big break. We talk so much shit about DRIPPIN.
I'm saying,
but watch DRIPPIN be the group that gives us like our big moment.
If anybody's been listening to the podcast since DRIPPIN's debut, then you can see the progression.
Been an evolution for us. Yeah.
Yes. Like, it's been damn, what the hell are they doing to this name is dumb to now being like, man, DRIPPIN got it all going on.
A come up story.
The evolution has been wild. It was like, oh, okay, this is like a cute like debut. Like, but what's with this name? Oh, we're like, oh, are they gonna sew ponchos and raincoats?
Yeah, we really worked real hard for no reason. Like for no reason. Like it was so unnecessary.
And then the last couple of comebacks we've been like, oh, this is pretty good. Like this doesn't sound like anything else. Like their other songs like all sound like the same songs. And then we're like, oh, this is pretty good. Oh wow, they're growing up really well. Like they look good. And now we're like,
we're just like, what's going on? Yeah, they're doing good. Whoever is taking care of their music, like damn,
great job. Great job,
amazing.
Willem. Great job.
So this is great. EPEX also came out with Sunshower.
I love this.
Complete 180.
I love it.
It's super cute, quirky, fun concept. They are adorable. I really do like the song too. Tempest was another one. They came out with Dangerous.
They're so
Again?
cute.
Okay,
So
first of all,
good.
this reminded me of like K-pop in like 2014. I was like, "Ring ding dong, where you at?" Like this is literally like it gave me that vibe, and I don't know why, but they popped off with this one too.
Mhm.
Even the fashion is on point for
Yeah.
this. Like,
So good.
I was surprised. I was like, "Whoa, now."
Like, listen, like I said, these companies have been listening to the podcast and they're like, oh, interesting that y'all think that. Interesting.
All right, we're switching the concept out, everything.
Yep.
So everybody, again, like they DRIPPIN, EPEX, Tempest, like they were just like the girlies are eating us up. Progression.
Right.
Omega X also dropped a digital track,
Yes.
Dream. And this is more on the emo
Aw.
side, but it's good to see them like keep fighting
Releasing
for,
stuff,
like,
yeah.
Mhm.
like fighting and releasing stuff for what they want. So this is really cute. The girlies Ive came back with I Am.
They're jumping out of planes. They're
Yeah.
it's crazy out here.
What the
Bitch,
fuck is
the black
happening?
sparkly like fabric that's been going around in K-pop lately is so pretty.
It is
Right?
pretty.
I don't know like what the heck they were doing when they were just jumped off the plane. Like it just
For the plot, Carolina.
I know, but it was just like so random.
It was. I was
Like,
like, oh, why?
She just
oh.
jumped off and
She
it was
did.
like, whoo, and then edit. And I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah, the music video, like on those certain parts, I was like, okay. But the outfits are pretty. So I was looking.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. I didn't understand the storyline. I wasn't there for the storyline. Wasn't there.
Nope, we were just there to stare. But it's giving like big like it girl
Yeah.
energy.
Mhm.
This song, like the verses, I was like, the chorus though, banging. I was in it.
Yeah.
I was like, I loved it. I was like, yes. The verses, I was like, okay, I could. Okay.
Yeah, it's not as catchy as their other
Nah,
tracks.
not
I haven't
even
heard. I
close.
haven't heard. Yeah, like I haven't heard the rest of the EP, so I don't know like what's in
It's
it.
a
but-
full length album.
But this was.
It's
oh
great.
well, shit! Look at that. I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, it's super good.
Oh, it's good. Okay, that's good then. Because from the title track, it was just like, like it was like underwhelming compared
Yeah.
to their other stuff,
Yeah.
but not like in a this is
Yeah.
horrible type of thing.
Right.
My man that got me into this whole mess of K-pop
Mhm.
back in 2011, everybody, Taeyang from Big Bang. He released Seed, which is like a Jesus song.
Ballady Taeyang.
You know, ballad, and he is.
It is a
And
Jesus
it's
song.
it's a
Jesus.
Jesus
Literally,
song.
it's a Jesus.
If you read the lyrics,
Jesus.
if you read the lyrics, it's just like you saved my life, like like yes, it's a Jesus song.
Oh
okay?
my
Like we
God.
were talking about before the podcast, he's a committed man.
Yes, he's a
okay?
man of God.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so there's that one. Props to him. Do your thing. Shoong though, featuring Lisa from Blackpink. This is more my vibe. I really do enjoy the song. I know Kat don't like it.
Oh, I
But-
liked it. I mean, is it like my favorite thing ever? But I liked it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not
wouldn't
my
say-
favorite thing ever, but it's definitely my vibe, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I wouldn't say I hate it. It's just I don't know. It was okay. I won't like actively listen to it, but like I just felt like I love Lisa, but she was just unnecessary to me.
Yeah,
But-
same. No, I completely agree.
I love
I-
Lisa.
No, like I love her in this regardless.
Oh, okay.
Oh. If you guys watch the video, like the performance video, like she killed it, but it's just again like with the song and like her rap, I was like, you could take it out. Like
Yeah,
it
and the
just
song
didn't-
wouldn't like it wouldn't affect the song at all if it wasn't in there.
exactly like it didn't blend the way that I think they thought it did. But I fucking love the song. Like I really do like the song. Like the rap is it, but like whatever. He's still my man. I can't believe all these years. Like
Love that for you, Short King.
Kepler came back with Giddy
With their best title
and-
track. Yes, they did.
Wow, this is that.
I was not expecting this from them.
I think for me the chorus like is really good. I really like the chorus. The verses are but the song itself as a whole, I enjoyed it. And I don't know who the little rapper girl with the wavy kind of looking hair with the glittery skirt thing was.
Hikaru.
Is that her?
Yes.
Well,
Damn.
Carolina has a brand.
Look at her.
Mhm, he does.
Oh man, I feel like Alex asking about San every 3 seconds.
Like, who is that?
Oh no, you said the one
And
with
not-
the glittery shirt, the glittery skirt.
It's like the skirt. It's like a skirt, and she's wearing.
Oh no, that's
like,
Dion.
a black
That's
top.
Dion.
Okay, because I was just like, that don't look like her, but I guess.
No,
Like,
that one was Dion.
I don't
thought
know
you
them
said
like that.
glittery hat. I was like, girl, that's Hikaru.
Okay, no, it was the skirt. Like I loved her outfit. I haven't like that was it. I just was in love with that outfit. I was like, I need to find me a glittery skirt.
I have a couple of things to say. One, shouting. Love that bitch to death. Like, she will never do wrong for me ever in life.
Yeah.
She's just.
Yeah.
the epitome, and I love her to death. And second, Hia. Love that girl. Thank you. Little princess. Love her so much.
She was so cute.
Love her so
I was
much.
like, look at her trying to grow up.
I don't like the knowledge I have of Kepler is very much do not play that one song.
What that?
Yeah, please. I heard that shit so much at KCON. I was like, please never play it again.
And
Anyways,
the opposite happened to me. Like, it brainwashed me into it. I was just like, yes!
Yeah, I love that song so much.
It made me like it, but I don't want to listen to it over and over again for 3 hours.
I mean, you made the decision to sit there, so whose fault is it?
She said that was a person.
It's my own fault, and I did it all for damn Yoonho that didn't even fucking show up to this damn shit. Like, I was bamboozled. Anyways, I love that they used the it's like the kitty and giddy wordplay shit. Like that was cute. I really like it.
Yeah,
yeah. Even their album artwork is like a little cat collar.
Oh, really?
That's cute.
Oh, that's adorable. See, I really like
we love
that.
Kepler.
Well, talking about cats,
Good transition.
it's Yoongi, August D. Everybody.
Oh my god.
This man is crazy.
He is insane. I love him. Okay.
So fine.
Listen, August D dropped D-Day, and I'm a changed person after that album because damn, I literally was about to text y'all like earlier and be like, so like, should we do a deep dive on this album? Because like,
Ooh, hell yeah.
But Lord, okay, like Haegeum. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say things.
It's okay.
That music video, he is so fine.
He
Wow.
is.
Yeah.
Mafia leader, whatever the fuck, kill it with the chopstick.
Bitch,
Damn.
the way I screamed when he did that, when he used the chop, I fucking screamed. I was like,
I was yes.
The best thing is like the fucking metaphors all in this music video, but like for example, even the chopstick. So
yeah.
he used the chopstick to like kill this man, but at the end of the music video, he has to use the same damn chopstick to eat his food, and I was like, damn,
the symbolism.
just wow. This whole everything.
He's brilliant.
He is insane for this. I had to look up what Haegeum was, and all they kept saying is an instrument, and I'm like, this don't make no sense. And then finally, I found out that it was just like it means like unlocking something that's like forbidden, and I was like, okay, now this makes more sense. Like Yoongi's letting himself free once again because he's mentioned that August D is like where he lets it all loose basically and does whatever the fuck he wants, like give Hennessy for free at his concerts. Damn it.
I need Hennessy to just the hold that it has on the Black and Asian community.
Yes.
I just need it to end immediately. That's terrible.
The point is that Yoongi is out here giving us free liquor, and I'm not there.
Doing another murder.
I mean, besides that, I was talking about the liquor, but okay.
Oh my God.
I mean, the liquor too, but you know,
this
he's
music
so
video
fun.
was
He's
just
so,
like him dancing around the apartment and then looking at the stupid fish, and I was just like,
Right.
why is this so attractive? And stealing the tangerines, and I'm just
Love that.
like,
Oh.
He stole all that money. What's 3 tangerines gonna do?
right, and he was running harder when he was stealing the tangerines than he did when he stole the money. Oh no, they gonna get me for the tangerines. I said, sir, what? You just murdered someone. You murdered someone and just walked out of there smoking a cigarette like, another day. But tangerines, you're like, oh God, the feds are gonna come. Like,
That's how much he cared about that guy.
yeah, I guess.
Right, I'm saying. He's like, damn. But yeah, no, I love this. I think that this is like the embodiment of what August D is. And even the lyrics, when he said freedom of expression could be the reason for somebody's like death, but could you consider that freedom? I was like, tell him how we're not really free.
Tell him louder for those bitches in the back.
I was in there like, damn, like this man coming for capitalism, saying that like everybody's obsessed with flexing and like with numbers and YouTube. As I'm watching it on YouTube, I was
Right.
like,
YouTube's like, hey, that's us. Wait, that's us.
literally, it was turned out the Dream Show.
Yeah.
That's YouTube. But wow, he fucking went off with this.
I really like this song a lot.
Yeah. The album is fire. Snooze is that bitch. And
Snooze is so random to me because I never thought that collab would like. I was like, y'all know each other? Y'all run in the same circle? Did I miss
Honestly,
something?
same.
Did I miss something?
I didn't know that they knew each other.
Okay, cool. I was like, maybe I miss a lot. Like, y'all know that. So I'm like, maybe I just checked out for a minute. and I just didn't know.
I love that though. Like
I do
Snooze, I think is my favorite off the album too. But like Amygdala, I finally read the lyrics to that song and had a mental breakdown. Like holy fucking shit. I knew that obviously like Yoongi had mentioned going through a lot, but like damn. And like that music video is haunting. Like the way that he portrayed like reliving trauma, like it wow.
When I saw him on the little scooter, I was like, oh no, he's going to reenact the crash, isn't he? And he did multiple times. And I was like, sir, please no.
But also it made me think, this album made me think a lot, like, do you ever think, I mean, I think he is, but do you ever think he's like conflicted, like in the sense of like he's an idol, but he hates like the capitalism behind it, but he can't do anything about it because that's his job, you know? Like, he's saying
I'm
here,
sure. Like,
like he's saying like we're all slaves to all this shit, but then, and like fuck this, but then like your concert tickets go for $600. Like you can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
Like, that must be so
I'm
hard.
sure. I think he's talked about it before, briefly, like from time to time.
I mean, I guess that's why he makes his music. He needs to fucking let that go, basically.
He needs to release it,
yeah.
Well, oh my god, I watched the behind the scenes of him working on the album, and it was just so, I love watching him work. It's just so cool.
Yeah, no, I love this album. This was incredible. Like, so raw and beautiful, and I am still sad that I am not seeing him on concert. Damn it.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on to sexier things. Even though Min Yoongi is Min Yoongi, but NCT decided to do another unit.
Yes.
Kill us all. Finally, a new unit.
The song's so
everybody.
good.
DOJAEJUNG.
I love it so much.
Perfume.
It's so good. I love this album.
This album.
The packaging, like the whole concept of and then them selling perfume and candles and like.
They said, "Yeah, bitches like scents." I got you.
I said, yes, I do.
The choreo too. They're rubbing like.
Yes,
Dude.
Yeah.
I wrote, again, the first word I wrote was sluts.
Yes.
Yeah.
The music
I love
video,
that.
like just
Yeah.
freaking Doyoung is naked. Who would ever thought that Dewey would be naked? I was like,
He was like, I gotta be the one.
Yeah,
He's like, Johnny's not here. Taeyang's not here. It's gotta be me.
I gotta be
Damn.
me. Put me in, coach.
I'm telling you, the way that this head empty, I was just looking at them. I had no thoughts. I had no idea what the fuck was happening while watching that music video.
They just wow. I watched it once. I watched it for the first time and I turned it off 10 seconds in when Jihoon was in the bathtub. I was like, no. I turned it off. I was like, not today, saying not today. And then I was like, I'll revisit this
No.
How about
in a day. Okay, I gave myself a whole day because I was like, at least I can mentally prepare for what's gonna happen.
I gotta process it.
Because I was on Twitter and I was seeing like the showcase when they performed Kiss, and like Dewey was just like naked. So I was the video I'm just not ready for. So I was like, I'll give it a day.
Yep.
I went to work. I lived my life, and then on break the next day, I was like, you know what? I think it's time, which was a big mistake because bitch, I screamed in the break room at my job. But I was like, let me watch this, right? So I'm watching it, and like Dewey shows up in that flowy white, that y'all know what I'm talking about. Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He showed up in that, and I had a fucking mental breakdown. And I was like, I'm so glad I'm going home early so I can rewatch this 7 times. And I did. I rewatched it at least 3 nights.
And I did.
Like, and I just like everything, their voices together, like what a beautiful combination. I would just. Jungwoo.
SM was listening to the podcast because we've been screaming, give us a new unit.
I mean,
so
this
glad.
is not the unit I was thinking about, but I'm glad it happened.
We didn't know we needed it, and here we are.
Yeah.
Like,
So I was just like, this. It was a lot, and I really want to smell the perfumes. I don't want to buy them, but I want to smell them. Just
if you buy the album, I think you get like little
the samples.
Samples. I bought Dewey's, so y'all can smell that. I bought it. I was just like,
I want to smell Jihoon's because it has like all the things I like. Like, so it has like cedar wood. It has like white lavender undertones, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I would be in love with this.
I
perfume.
heard it smells good. Like I think most of my friends prefer his. The reason why I got Dewey's is because his is like a cleaner scent, and I like the smell of like linen and laundry and stuff.
Yeah.
So I got that one, but I want to smell all of them, and I don't know how the big one smells. Because they did it like the one that's like perfume for all of them. Because I don't think they gave samples of that one. You just get your sample when you buy your album, and whatever member album you get, that's the sample you get. But I didn't want to spend like $80 on it. If I had the $80, I probably would have. But I was like, because what if it stinks? And then I'll be mad.
Yeah.
So not like, I shouldn't
That's
say
my
stinks,
biggest
but if
fear.
it's not like to my smell.
Yeah.
I think was it ATEEZ that released a perfume?
What, really?
Was it them?
Damn, I didn't know that.
I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't know. I just know that there was another like group that released a perfume, and then people were just like, that shit smells like it's just horrible.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like, damn, like hopefully with this, because exactly like the whole concept and the whole like everything, even in the music video, like they have like little clips that looks like it's a
Yes.
perfume ad.
Mhm.
Like it's just engraved so great in it, and it would suck for then the final product to suck.
But why the white girl?
Girl, I asked the same question. I was like,
She was the only one available at the time. all the like ethnics were already casted when they had the big roundup, you know, the meeting that I missed where they sent us out on jobs. They were already booked. It was just too last minute.
like they couldn't do it. But damn, this like visuals are impeccable. The song is fucking amazing. The looks
Yep.
incredible. Like
Them, the choreo is just
Whew.
wild.
it's
I'm
just wow. Like they delivered.
They
And the
did.
thing is that like this conversation is coming up a lot like on online spaces where it's just like, well, a lot of men think that people like women want like big buff like whatever, and a
No.
lot of the times we're just like, no bitch, like because look at
I
them
want,
three like
Yes.
they okay, yeah, they're muscular, but it's not like
I feel like men that are in touch with their femininity is just sex. Like it exudes sex appeal.
sexy.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like
Yeah.
men that are more like
Yes.
delicate and like soft and that are like, look at me, and I'm like, yes, I am looking at you. That's the problem.
Yes.
and like that they let themselves like have like
Yeah.
be that side basically, like that's so sexy. This unit, wow, it's amazing.
They did great.
They did that. Kiss is
fucking
that
good.
bitch too.
Yes.
Like
That performance video, I wanted to. Yep.
Yup.
Uh-huh.
the whole album, incredible.
So good.
All right, well, going from NCT nudity, let's go to 17 because there was a lot of it in this.
Oh my
too.
god.
First of all, what the fuck? I was not.
June.
I was not ready.
What the fuck?
I was not ready for this at all. Okay, like I just was not.
Yo, his stomach. I'm still here. I'm still talking about June. I'm like, his abs, bitch. Like, what?
I just again so super. Okay, so 17 came out with Super. Everybody, if you haven't heard
Like,
it,
what the fuck?
what the fuck indeed. This was nothing like nothing that I expected at all.
Sluts!
Like the song is not my favorite title track, but I do
Same.
enjoy
I hate
it.
it.
You hate this song?
I don't like the song either.
I don't
The
like
choreograph is so good, though.
it. I don't like. The only part about the song I like is the breakdown.
I love my team. I love
Say,
my
I
crew.
listened to it and I was like,
I'd said this I said this with you and Kenzie, but I was just like, I don't hate the song, but like when it's definitely like a song that grew on me, it's nowhere near like my top songs for 17 at all. And honestly, like I could skip it when I'm listening to the album, but like seeing them do this shit, even the music video it's like more performance based, like everything is just like in that room instead of like a visual like story how they usually do. And I was just so different, but I love, you know, if they want to talk about their team and how cool they are, like fuck it, do it, because it's
I mean,
17.
like the video is amazing,
Yes.
and I think that's the only reason I tolerated the song was to watch the rest of the music
yeah, the
video.
music video was great.
And like Wanwoo looks great and Mingyu looked incredible. Like that's what I had to keep focusing on because I was like this song I just couldn't. I was like, I like the breakdown. I like the breakdown part, and then what they kept repeating over and over and over again. But they
I love my
kept
team,
saying something.
I love my crew.
Yeah,
that
that thing. Like that was fun, and like the breakdown was fun. But the rest of it, I was just
fun.
like,
Yeah. So
not
that's
for me.
That's where I was just like, yeah, okay, well, it's not my favorite, but it's not a song that I'm just like, damn, this is awful. I hate it.
Oh no, for me it's awful.
Anyway, June is also naked on the live stage. I checked.
Yo, I'm telling you, like all these K-pop boys. Because listen, this is a complete sidebar, but ATEEZ had their show in Korea.
Girl,
and Wooyoung.
stop. Don't. No.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me. Oh no,
I'm not talking about it. I literally muted his name and ATEEZ on Twitter at least for 2 weeks. I can't do it.
Oh, they were in Korea. I think, first of all, I think people are finally getting with the program. I've been running this campaign for at least a solid 2 years now. Get naked.
She has.
Now it's 2023. And I think that, okay, this is my theory. I think that with more groups, are touring, because at one point everybody and their mama was over here, and I think with the amount of groups that came and toured in the States, and they were like, oh, this what they like, and they got the reaction from the crowd, like, if I show my nipple, they bark at me. I like this. So I think they're taking that energy and they're taking it back to Korea, and they're not giving the same energy, but now it's like they're stuck in their ways. They're like, we got to keep it up.
Yep.
Because, you know what I mean? If we go back, then it'll be a whole thing, and we go back to the States, and then we can't get naked anymore, and then they're not going to bark at us, and we want them to bark at us. So yeah, I think it's the barks.
Yep.
They know.
Funny that you say that, Terika, because I saw a video of from Yoongi's show where they're barking and he's just looking out like, huh? Like,
he's like, what the fuck is this?
He just starts laughing. They love it. They love it.
Yeah, there was a lot of nudity and it was great to watch. WOODZ looked great. He was like on top of people.
Thank you.
With like his rapping on, whatever he was doing.
Yep.
And I mean, this hair on him isn't my favorite, but he looked good.
Me
I was
neither,
like, okay.
but either way, he looked good. Thank you.
Chilling. Apparently, I'm still mad at Ming Hao because I completely blanked him out. My friend was like, "Did you see him in the music video?" I was like, "Bitch, nope.
Same.
I don't remember him at all."
I don't know. Maybe there's too many bodies. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just want everyone to know that they're grown. Like, they're tired of being babies and people who are like 17 calling him my little sneaky minute. He's like, girl, I'm 30. So they're like, if I get naked, they can't do that to me.
Exactly.
Mhm.
They'll
Wonwoo
try.
looked great. I know I said that already, but Wonwoo, wow, and that all white and this new haircut.
Yes.
Oh, he does look good, yeah.
Like-
Meanwhile, I'm tired of these extensions on my man. Like, please spare us scoops. I'm over
Yeah,
it.
it's
please,
rough.
Yeah,
It's
please
rough
do
out
something
here for
about
you.
that.
It's rough.
Oh my
I
God.
hate that that's the trend.
This
That
is
they
the
keep
second
putting
comeback
on
in
him.
a row.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, like,
And he's done this before, not even just like in music
Yeah.
videos, but like for live stages. And I'm like, please stop.
But I'm just everybody has one L, and this was Woozy's L, and that's okay.
out of however many songs he has, just having one L, like, amazing.
Right, just having
That's
one
incredible.
L is like
That's
it's
fucking
fine.
incredible.
I mean, if I still stand NCT and they released My Van, so like
Yeah.
Woozy, you're good.
Yeah.
Like we're chilling, but
But also, shout out to the best song in the damn album. I don't speak your language, but I love you. Thank you.
Y'all have been screaming about that. I need to listen to it. Because you and Kinsey have been going
I'm
off
sorry,
about
that
it.
is not the name. Is I don't understand, but I love you.
okay.
Like,
I was like, damn, they just called y'all out. They don't speak your language, but
It's something
I know.
like that.
So yeah, no, it's called like it's called I Don't Understand, but I Love You. And the way that this song came about is because like they were doing a show, and a comment from an international like fan was just like, I don't understand, but I love you. You know how we say that? We're just like, we vibing. I don't know Korean, but I'm gonna watch your live for 3 hours, not knowing what the fuck is happening. I'm gonna take social cues from what happens. So in this live, Hoshi was just like so touched that somebody said, I don't know like what you're saying, but I still love you and appreciate you and want to see you happy. Like seeing you happy makes me happy. He literally told Woozy right there, like, you need to put this in a song. And he did. Woozy was just like, here you go. And it's a performance unit song. It's beautiful. It's incredible. Like, I'm gonna steal Kenzie's words, but basically, like, they incorporate the love that, you feel, like, in that way, like, for somebody as a fan, but also, like, as an artist. And then also, like, it's like a sensual song too, so they like incorporated all of that into the song, and I was just like, yes, I don't understand, but I love you, bitch.
That was so aggressive.
I'm angry at you. I love you so much. Dang it. Like, wow. But listen, talking about all the men that I love, WOODZ.
Oh my God.
it's been a great week for Caroline.
Yeah, this was her Carolina's week.
When I said
Tailor made
that I don't know what to listen to, like, I'm just like, I want to listen to this album and repeat, but then I'm like, but hold on, because this other album over here, like, it's been chef's kiss for music. WOODZ came out with Journey.
Bro, so good.
Another masterpiece. Like, I mentioned this a lot. I love R&B WOODZ, but the way that he's doing, like, the rock and roll, like, the rocky sound, like, shit, like, God.
Bro, it's so good.
It's so good. He's
so
wow.
good. Did you watch the video of him where he brought all his friends to listen to the song for the first time and 10 was there?
No, what? I've been so out
Another
of the
one
loop.
of her mans.
I know, I've been so.
Yeah, on YouTube, he like posted a video of like all his like friends and like the people he respects, like their music taste, and he brought them all to his studio and he played them the song for the first time. And 10 is there, Milik is there, Woogie was there, like a bunch of different people.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I need to go watch that after this because dear God, let me tell you, like I love this album. And like even in the song and journey, like the chorus itself just makes you like want to scream it out, like scream the lyrics. Like I don't know fucking Korean, but I'm gonna butcher the shit out of it and I'm gonna scream it out because damn.
I really hope he adds US dates to his tour.
I fucking
really
hope
want to see
so,
him.
bro, because
or at least he's at KCON or something. That'd be good too. I'd take that.
It's such a good song, everybody. If you don't know who WOODZ is, like please just, all of his music is incredible. Like go listen to it all.
He does make really good music.
This album, wow. Seeing his progression just from like when he first, like after the X1 thing and then like him starting to release his solo music, like it's been a journey basically, but it's so good. Also Deep Sleep, dear God, that fucking love that song so much.
I haven't heard the album yet. I need to.
I haven't either. Yeah.
Ooh, I've been listening to 2 albums on repeat, and
it's an Xdinary Heroes because say
yeah.
She's sick.
Good thing we mentioned it because that's who we're talking about.
Oh my god, this album is so good.
I would also like to add to Carolina when she said, if you don't know who WOODZ is, listen to him. Or if you do know who he is and you also think that 2 different people or he's 2 different people.
I was literally thinking that. I was like, how's she gonna talk about somebody if you don't know who WOODZ is? Girl, you didn't either.
So if you also think you know that 2 people are not the same person, but they are, you can also get into WOODZ. Thank you.
If you learned his actual name on Produce X101, join the club because I was just like, damn, I really like this guy. I love this guy. And Kat's just like
his voice sounds so familiar. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you listen to him all the time.
And I was like,
she was like,
what do you mean?
I was like, that's literally WOODZ. And she was like, what? I was like, ma'am.
And then I Googled his name and I'm like, oh shit,
No.
Got it. Yeah.
It was like Superman took off his glasses.
Oh my god, right?
Literally.
Okay.
It was literally that. I just couldn't see with the mask. I was like, who's that?
He looks so different.
But wow. But yeah. Anyways, like I said, Deep Sleep, sexy ass song, sexy vocals, vibes. I love it. And he opened the album with that. God.
Yeah. He always be adding just like that one super sexy song, like Kiss of Fire.
Yes.
Like bloop, accidental. Bloop. I was like, okay, we get it. Why don't you just make a whole album?
Please.
Of them? Okay.
Please.
Stop being a bitch and do it.
We've all been waiting now for R&B WOODZ to come back, but like this WOODZ I love, so I'm just like, it's fine. Keep doing what you're doing, sweetie. But yeah, but Xdinary Heroes, oh my god, they came out with Freakin Bad. Before we say anything else, congratulations Xdinary Hero for being the first group in JYP to curse in your damn song. Thank you.
Yes.
They cursed all up and down that album.
Yep, they did.
But they said, what was it? If you seek it, why oh you? I said, you're right.
Yep.
And before I say anything else too, Ganil, he's so fine.
Jihoon.
I mean, yeah, Jihoon, vocalist of the year, bro. Like that, oh my god, he sings.
Dude, yeah.
Which was crazy because on this title track, he didn't sing as much as he usually does, but the few moments that he did sing, I was like,
yeah. This is a masterpiece of a fucking album. Not only is Freakin Bad incredible, like such a fun song, and like it's such a cool music video, like everything is so amazing from it. The whole album, amazing. It goes crazy. Like Good Enough, I will never shut up about Good Enough.
So it's a good song. It's really good.
Xdinary Heroes is like, I don't know, man. Their shit is on crack because like I feel like if anyone else made this kind of music, I would be like, okay, but it's them, so I'm like, yes, like give it all to me.
But like all of their songs, they're just so good. They have like this essence in them that I can't describe.
Yeah, bitch.
I think like the vibes that even when they debuted, I remember we were talking about it. I was like,
oh yeah,
dear God, yeah. I'm standing.
Bitch, me and Kat had like a spiritual awakening in the car when we were listening to their second album, or right? Was it the second album? When they released that and we were listening to it for the first time? Wow, it was just a great
It's a really
time.
good album.
It was wild. Like the first time I ever heard Strawberry Cake live, I heard Strawberry Cake. I was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
The way that song makes me like, if you don't scream, sing Strawberry Cake, like, what's the point? What's the point? Like, damn, they're begging JYP. I'm begging you.
Please
Bring them
put them
to the
on
States.
tour, please.
Yeah.
Give me them at KCON, something, please. I need to see them. Like this is not a want. Like I need.
It's a need.
I am on my knees, JYPE. I know we talk a lot of shit about you, but at the end of the day, I still spend my money on y'all. So I need you to understand. If you even can do like an ATEEZ, Psychers thing where they're like, the opening acts for Stray Kids. I'm cool with that too. Just bring them.
Imagine that collab though. If they ever did a collab together, Three Racha going like crazy on the track, and then
covering Stray Kids songs like it's their job. So
yep,
let's go.
Yep. And then I know Juyeon, he's so cute. Juyeon, Chan was doing
on his live,
Chinese room. Yeah, and he just showed up. And I was like, he's like, but now that I'm here, I'm very shy. And Bangshan was just like, do you want to stay?
He was like,
don't you have to go and like rehearse?
Mhm.
And he was just like, I'm going to stay in the corner, pretend I'm not here. And I'm like, that's one thing Bangshan is not going to do. But
he was like, what you want?
like, what you doing here, my boy? But yeah, no, this is fucking great. The guitar solo
Bro.
to then that bridge, and then it just keeps going crazy.
Junon, we're gonna miss you, baby. It's okay. You
Like-
took your time, but like your guitar solos, we're gonna miss it so much.
I know. And Jungsu, vocal king. Wow,
Wow.
I know. I'm trying to like learn all their names. And,
Yeah.
I need to know if they have a show. I'ma watch it. I'm deep. I am deep into the. I want to know more.
And then the rappers, this was their comeback. This was their comeback because ODE and his like tank top, the gray tank top, he was just doing too much. He was doing too much. I was like, please,
He's stuttering
he
now.
was
Oh
like,
no, it's Lucy part 2.
I was like, please, like with Lucy we're soft. With this I'm not.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right, you're
Facts.
With this, listen, I was like, listen, sir, stop looking at me like that with that gray cut off t-shirt. Do not look at me in the face. Don't, like, Juyeon is sitting right there. You cannot look at me like this in front of my boyfriend.
She was sitting right there.
Like, you cannot
Like,
do this.
stop, my boyfriend's here. Leave me alone.
He is so. I love like Juyeon is such like.
I love that man.
I don't know. He's just like
I
a happy
love him
fucking
so
bean.
much. Like me and Terica share a bias for the first time ever, and that's wild to me. But
Ooh.
like everything in my soul is just magnetically drawn to him. Like
This is hot mess.
every time I try, I'm like, you know what? No, like Jungsu, like that's my boy, right? But I also love him too because he looks.
Girls, I'm
This
telling
long
you,
hair.
that's what I'm saying. Those are our two.
Me and you, like literally, me and her are the same wavelength for Xdinary Heroes because like it goes between the two of them, and I'm just like, oh my god, and I'm like sweating, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like what is happening? These are what? I'm like, no, because they both have long hair, and I'm just like, oh my God.
They're a menace. Like Xdinary Heroes are a menace. Like I'm just in love with them.
Yeah.
And also, I am here again with the Good Enough agenda.
Period.
What the fuck did they put in that song? And then I looked it up. Youngke has something to do with it. I'm like, fucking Brian. Always.
Of course.
Brian.
My
always.
husband.
Brian's always at the
Yeah.
seat of the crowd.
Yeah,
He's
Brian
always
strikes
at the
again.
piano. So Good Enough. So I think Felix. Yeah, it was Felix that posted on Bubble, and he posted this song, like a screenshot of this song. And somebody pointed out that he had his headphones almost to 100, and I'm like, that's how you listen to this song.
Exactly.
That's how you drown out every thought in your head gone. All you hear is Good Enough, okay? Like, that song is fucking beautiful. It's one of my songs of the week, everybody, of the fucking, since this shit came out.
If we're going to talk about it, we need to talk about the beginning, the intro to Bicycle, that guitar and bass, like.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, this whole album is out of this damn
Bro,
world.
I heard that intro and I had a spiritual. I was like, what? I felt like I was being, you know, that SpongeBob meme where he's like lifted in the air? That was me. That was me. I was like, oh my god, this bass. I was like, okay, so Jihoon can sing, he's fine, and he plays bass like that. Wild. Wild.
Like, it's crazy. I fucking love too, Dear H. I love that fucking song too.
Bitch,
like, they
Checkmate.
just...
Listen, this album is
Yes!
wild.
Yeah, I like Checkmate.
Wild.
The whole thing.
Okay.
The whole thing. No skips. Album is no skips. Like, literally, wow. Anyways.
I hope one day they hear how hard we ride for them. Xdinary Heroes, if you ever listening to this, we ride so hard for y'all. Listen to me. If you have no other fans in America, you have us. I will be at will be there. It'll be the four of us, like that one video of like the guy on the balcony playing the stereo.
And with the light.
Like the four people jumping at the bottom. That's us.
I can't wait, bro. Like, another group, like, I would love to fucking talk to them. Like, I need to know, like, just the process. I need to know. But wow. Anyways, everybody, that was our podcast for today.
We're going to end this week like we do every week with our songs of the week. I will not lie to any of you. I have been listening to Jelly Pop from the Boys Planet finale. It is going to run away and never come back to me. I have been listening to it so much. It's actually kind of sad. So Jelly Pop from the Boys Planet finale, so good. Everyone watch the stage and then listen to the song, because the stage is just wow. I sent it to Carolina. She didn't have any remarks about it, but it's fine. It's fine.
You sent it to me?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
That's fine.
That's why I haven't said anything.
Sure.
But also been listening to a lot of Twice, because I'm getting ready to see them in a couple of months. I will say Set Me Free, since it's the newest one, and probably The Feels, because that shit comes on at my job all the time. And also Xdinary Heroes. Like, Bicycle has been like on. It's been on.
Yes.
Headphones up, me screaming the lyrics in the shower that I don't know. So yes, thank you very much. Great times.
My songs of the week, I said earlier that I have been listening to 2 albums on repeat, and obviously it's Xdinary Heroes album and August D's album.
Yes.
I've been listening to nothing but those 2 albums and my share playlist. That's not K-pop, but just so y'all know, that's what I'm listening to.
Amazing. I've just been listening to the DJJ album, always in my NCT bag. It's just right up my alley. It's just a good album. Like, if it was not this, if it was like ballads, I wouldn't be listening to it. But this is made for me. And I've been listening to Pentagon. Like This is one of my favorite songs ever. And then also back in my TXT bag, been listening to a lot of TXT. Real sad that I can't go see them in San Antonio, but it's okay.
The struggle. Well, I spoiled one of my songs because it's Good Enough by Xdinary Heroes, but honestly, that whole album, it's been on repeat. I love it so much. I've also had the August D album on repeat and the WOODZ album on repeat. So, like, see where I'm going. Oh, and DJJ too. Like, see, this is what happens. Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. So much good music. I want to listen to it all at once. And that's where I'm at right now. And I don't understand, but I love you by 17 because y'all made me cry. Thank you. But I cry at 17 all the time.
She does.
Yeah. Dunkin' Donut.
Iconic.
That was the first time.
So ending off the podcast this week with unfortunate news. Very unfortunate news. We had the horrible news that Moonbin of Astro passed away a week ago, maybe? By the time this is posted, it'll probably be a week or so. Mm-hmm. It was a very rattling experience for the K-pop world again. It's never easy when these kinds of things happen, especially with artists that you really love. And so,
like, we basically just wanted to pay our condolences to Moonbin, Astro, obviously, like, his friends, family, and everybody in the K-pop world, because this is a topic that's not easy. It's not easy to talk about, and this is one of the reasons why we also took a little break from being on the podcast and stuff. And whoever's listening to this, like, if you need anybody to talk to or whatever, like, just know that at least for us, like, we are always open. But it's like it's so hard, and especially for us, so like, we've seen Astro since the beginning, and seeing this happen, like, it just took us all by surprise. It took the K-pop world by surprise, and for that, like, we just want to pay our condolences and know that Moonbin, like, we're always gonna have you in our heart. And if we're feeling this way. Like, I can't even imagine, obviously, like what he was feeling and like his close friends and family. So
yeah, and know that you know there's no proper way to grieve. Grieving is you're gonna grieve how you grieve, right? So being sad or being angry, being upset, like crying is great. Let it out. If you feel absolutely nothing at all, that's also a way to grieve. You know, everyone does it very differently.
Just know that it's okay to feel what you're feeling.
Yeah, I think, you know, unfortunately when it comes to loss, the only thing you can kind of end up doing is just remembering them for the moments that they were when they were here, and you know, hoping that in whatever he was going through, that where he is now, he's at peace, and that he is happy, and that he is looking down on everybody, and you know, everyone is taken care of. And I think the most important thing for me personally is knowing that he's just at peace, that his soul and his mind and him as a person, because he was such a beautiful like person and a beautiful soul, that I hope that he's just in a place where he feels better.
Yeah.
And that everyone's remembering to take care of themselves as well while grieving, you know?
Yes. So we just want to take this moment to, again, pay our condolences and just remind everybody that to take care of yourself and take care of those that you love.
And it's okay to cry.
Yes. That moon boy. We love that moon boy. Gosh, we love that moon
boy, bro.
Yeah.
Moon boy.
The moon boy.
We love that moon boy.
Oh, God.
Yes. So, everyone, take care of yourselves. We love you all. Thank you for listening to our podcast. We hope that we can be of some distraction or support for you, maybe, in times like this. And again, we pay our respects to his family and friends and his fans. I've seen a lot of his like fan sites and stuff posting that they're not going to stop posting pictures of him, and they're not going to stop, you know, doing all this stuff for him. So at least we'll always have the memories of him, and you can always listen to him. I just hope that all of his friends and family are taking care of himself, because times like this are very difficult. Very difficult.
Yeah.
So we love you all. Thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. We hope you have a great night. And remember, I know it's the worst way to end this podcast right now after us being like sad and weepy, but remember to always
fangirl on.